Hey guys, so today we're going to be doing a very controversial video about why we co-sleep with our baby. Oh my god, you co-sleep with your baby?
What? Parent shaming.
I know there's a lot out there about like co-sleeping. Even my own older sister was like, oh my gosh, you can't even fall asleep with your baby like on the couch or anything like that. And a lot of people have a lot of opinions about it. And as first-time parents, obviously we wanted to make sure that we're doing the very best for our baby and what we think is like safest, because no one's gonna purposely do something that they think is gonna harm their baby. But yeah, we kind of just wanted to make this video to share with you guys like our thoughts on it, why we are co-sleeping, because we weren't planning on like co-sleeping in the sense of like bed sharing with our baby. Like when I was pregnant, we had bought like a halo bassinet, which is like the thing that goes on the side of your bed. She hated it. She would scream cry every time she got in it. So then we ordered like the newborn insert that goes with it, thinking like, oh, we just needed that. And she still scream cried. She does not want to sleep, you know, like too far from us.
Yeah.
And also like every little noise she makes, I have to like look at her in the middle of the night. Like we both get up. We're such light sleepers with her. You want to chime in?
Yeah, we're both very light sleepers, and so we can hear, you know, if she's like starting to spit up, she starts sounding like she's gonna choke or something in the middle of the night, just from like spit up or whatever. But the other thing too is with the bassinet that we tried, it's all the way on the one side, so I'm not even accessible to see what's going on.
We safe co-sleep with our baby.
Yeah.
So neither one of us drink or do drugs or on any medications that would make it like unsafe for us to bed share.
Correct.
And oh, go ahead.
Oh, and just so I don't know if you guys could tell by this, you know, the picture or the video or whatever, but this is a king size bed, so it's a very wide bed. There's a lot of space on the bed, and in addition to that, she sleeps in the middle with like a barrier, so it's not possible for us to
she doesn't sleep on the mattress. Yeah,
it's not possible for us to roll over on top of her or into her or something like that. So she's like safeguarded in her own little I don't know, own little bed within our bed, if that makes sense.
Yeah. So we have the Snuggle Delight, which has breathable sides on it, and it's basically similar to this DockATot, but the sides are like breathable, if that makes sense. She is quite small for the Snuggle Delight right now. I think when she gets a little bit bigger, it'll be more comfortable for her. But right now, the DockATot is what we've been using, and it's like a game changer. It's the one thing that she'll sleep in, be comfortable in, and it's right in the middle of our bed, all the way up against the headboard.
Yeah, she can't roll out like on either side of us of the bed. Like we can't roll on her. So she's safe in the middle there. Plus, what we've been doing is we've been sleeping with the lights, like enough light in the room, so we can wake up and look over at her to see if we need to like do anything if she's choking or spit up or something like that. It's not pitch black or something. Yeah,
she's been choking quite a bit. That's why we say that on her, like spit up.
Yeah.
And like just even on my milk when she's nursing. So we like to just keep a close eye on her. And sometimes, you know, if you know, Travis will wake up or I'll wake up, so that's why we like having her in the middle. She also sleeps on her back, and she doesn't sleep with any like blankets, you know, in her little bed area. I just want everyone to know that like we're sleeping as safe as possible, and we've read like all the things that they say to do. But the reason like why we chose to co-sleep wasn't just because, you know, she won't sleep anywhere else, but we actually did a lot of research, and we saw that it said that, you know, if you co-sleep, oh, you okay?
Oh.
That it can increase the risk of SIDS. But we actually have been doing quite a bit of research on our own, and there's a new study that was done in 2018, and I can link the resources down below in the description box, that says that co-sleeping or bed sharing with your baby, so being like sleeping with your baby in the same room or in the same bed, actually decreases the risk of SIDS by 50%. So this is a new study that was done out of Florida that's very recent. So that is like a huge benefit to co-sleeping. And there was a lot of other things, like it helps to maintain their breathing, their heart rate, their blood pressure, and a bunch of other things. Actually, let me pull it up, but in the meantime, if you want to
well, this was you know, if of course, you know, with research and studies and stuff in the internet as well too, I mean, everybody can find, you know, research saying the exact opposite. So I mean, that's one thing that you could say, you know, doing research or whatever, it's like we could read something and then there could be another study that says the exact opposite. So
yeah,
it's, I feel like you know, like with anybody, it's a matter of knowing your baby and learning from your baby what works for them, what works for you, what do you feel most comfortable and safe as well too. Because if you personally as a parent don't feel safe or comfortable with what you're doing, then you're going to be nervous and uncomfortable, you're not going to sleep, you're going to be stressed, that stress is going to go to the baby. So there's a lot, I think, that goes into it.
Just like Travis was saying, everything that you look up online, there's going to be someone or something that is contradicts it and you know, everything else. But I think that as a parent, you kind of know, like, your intuition, and you know what's best for you and your baby. Like Travis was reading a book earlier, and it's like, you know your baby better than anybody else. Like, we as parents spend the most time with her and know her and know really what she needs and wants and what makes her happy and what we think is safest for her and for us. And this just happens to be, you know, what works for us and what we feel is safest for us and our baby. This study, it shows that co-sleeping or bed sharing, the babies sleep more peacefully, and so do the parents. It says, research shows a benefit of co-sleeping is infants virtually never startle during sleep and rarely cry during the night, compared to solo sleepers who startle repeatedly throughout the night and spend 4 times the number of minutes crying. Startling and crying releases adrenaline, which increases heart rate and blood pressure and interferes with restful sleep and can lead to long-term sleep anxiety. The other thing says, it shows, studies show that infants who sleep near to parents have more stable temperatures, regular heart rhythms, and fewer long pauses in breathing compared to babies who sleep alone. It decreases the risk of infant death syndrome, which is SIDS. And it says that babies who sleep either in or next to their parents' bed have a 4-fold decrease in chances of SIDS. Co-sleeping babies actually spend more time sleeping on their back, which decreases the risk of SIDS. Further research shows that the carbon dioxide exhaled by a parent actually works to stimulate a baby's breathing. So that's like really interesting and things that like I didn't really know. It also says their long-term emotional health. Co-sleeping babies grow up with a higher self-esteem, less anxiety, become independent sooner, and are better behaved in school, are more comfortable with affection, and have less psychiatric problems. Well, we all know that. We hope that this one has less psychiatric problems, because I have all of them. So hopefully me co-sleeping is giving her a good start.
Well, the other thing too is if, like, you know, we're speaking as of today, which is basically about her being a month old, and this is what's working for her right now, and like what we've been doing, what we think. That's not to say in a month or 2 or 3 that something doesn't change and we switch up like what we're doing. And the same thing goes for anybody else. Like maybe their baby sleeps more sound and more comfortable by themselves in a, you know, in a little bassinet next to the bed rather than between the middle of people. So, you know, it's just basically whatever works like for each person, I guess, or each family.
Some people feel safer with their babies sleeping in a bassinet because they don't trust themselves, like, you know, and so I think like everybody has their own things, you know. Do what's best for you. The other thing said that the Consumer Product Safety Commission, this is a good one because it kind of talks about, hi sweetie, she's like wide awake and she's making the funniest faces right now. You want to say hi to everyone? Snow, say hi, I'm Snow. I'm gonna have a bath tonight. We're talking about how you sleep with mommy and daddy in the middle of the bed.
I think she's concentrating on pooping right now.
I think so too.
Oh no.
It's okay, sweet girl. It's
Does
okay.
she want that? Maybe. Okay.
Oh, it's okay, sweetie. There you go. So this says the Consumer Product Safety Commission published data that describes infant fatalities in adult beds. These same data, however, showed more than 3 times as many crib-related infant fatalities compared to adult bed accidents. Another recent large study concluded that bed sharing did not increase the risk of SIDS unless the mom was a smoker or abused alcohol. So that's just like
one study.
Yeah, like that we found, and we just feel happiest doing it this way. So we just kind of wanted to share that with you, because I know a lot of people were concerned, and a lot of you guys write in and or comment, like, because you are just looking out for us and want the best for us, and we really appreciate that. But we feel pretty confident in our decision to do this, and feel like we've done the research, and it's just something that for us works, if that makes sense. So that's why we co-sleep with our baby, and we don't know how long we're gonna do it. I think like at least the first 6 months, and then maybe after that she'll graduate to the Halo bassinet. We'll see, maybe she'll like it better then. But yeah, that's kind of it. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you guys again so much for watching. We are sending you all of our love and all of our positive energy. We hope to see you in tomorrow's video.
And you know we'll be here tomorrow.
Will you?